Just when it seemed the WNBA had reached peak excitement, Caitlin Clark stepped in and rewrote the script. From lighting up the scoreboard at Iowa to dominating the professional stage, she's made shattering records look effortless. This rookie isn't just playing the game, she's changing it.
She go for history!
Caitlin Clark didn't just have a big night, she rewrote WNBA history. In a showdown with Sabrina Ionescu and the New York Liberty, the rookie delivered a performance that shattered records and stunned the crowd. She broke a mark, once held by the legendary Sue Bird, and snatched another from Ionescu herself, all while Sabrina was on the court to witness it. From the opening tip, Clark made it clear she wasn't here to play it safe. The Indiana Fever, sitting 8th in the standings, came in as underdogs, but Clark immediately put them on the attack. She opened the scoring with a smooth three-pointer that had the crowd roaring, then followed it up with a driving layup to give her team the first 5 points of the game. Minutes later, she slipped past Courtney Vandersloot with ease and drained her second three-pointer, all within the first 5 minutes.
And she'll take the first three-pointer and knock it down.
The quarter quickly turned into a long-range shootout. Sabrina Ionescu, never one to fade into the background, answered Clark's early fireworks with a deep three of her own, but that was just the opening act. What followed didn't just shape the game. It cemented Caitlin Clark's arrival as one of the WNBA's most dangerous weapons. With the poise of a veteran, she left Leni Fivic chasing shadows before drilling her third three-pointer of the night. That shot pushed the Fever to a commanding 24-12 lead, their largest of the game so far.
The knee injury, and that's the way to push the ball in transition. Oh, that's not gonna.
And as defenders swarmed her, Caitlin Clark proved she was more than just a scorer. When the defense closed in, she switched gears with ease, turning into a playmaking machine and feeding her teammates with pinpoint assists. Her vision and timing kept the Fever's offense humming, while her long reach made it nearly impossible to shut her down. Leni Fivic tried to stay in front, but Clark was locked in, and nothing was breaking her rhythm.
3 and some change left to play here in the first quarter. Caitlin Clark pulls it back, knocks it down!
Clark's hot hand didn't cool off. A perfectly executed turnaround fadeaway jumper pushed the Fever's lead to 9 midway through the second quarter, drawing cheers from every corner of the arena. After a short scoring lull, her sharp court vision kicked in again. She spotted Smith wide open and delivered the pass right on target.
That long wingspan turning her away, but
was right on the money, and Smith finished it with a crucial layup that put Indiana back in front. But the Liberty weren't going quietly. They roared back in the third quarter, surging to a 62-55 lead heading into the final frame. For a moment, it looked like they'd cracked the code to stopping the Fever's relentless attack, but Clark and her teammates were quick studies, and they weren't about to crumble under pressure. After the game, Clark reflected on her squad's resilience and rapid growth, delivering a post-game message that spoke volumes about their fight and determination.
Here with the Liberty and the WNBA, Fivish, the rookie, defending the other rookie, Caitlin Clark.
With just 7 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter, Clark pulled down her 10th rebound of the night, a milestone that underscored her all-around dominance.
First lead for the Liberty that didn't last long.
Rebound wasn't just another stat, it was history in the making. With it, Caitlin Clark etched her name into the WNBA record books, securing her first professional triple-double. She now sat at 15 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds, showcasing a complete all-around game. It wasn't her first brush with the milestone. Earlier in the season against Phoenix, she came heartbreakingly close with 15 points, 9 rebounds, and 12 assists, only to be subbed out in the final seconds. This time there would be no near miss. Clark made sure her place in history was sealed. Her night wasn't just about personal brilliance, it was a statement for the entire Indiana Fever. By halftime, she'd already tallied 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. She hit the double-double mark with points and assists by the end of the third quarter, needing just 3 more boards to complete the feat. When she did, it became the first triple-double in franchise history and the first ever by a WNBA rookie. Clark's dominance wasn't unfamiliar. She recorded 17 triple-doubles in college, second only to Sabrina Ionescu, who, in a twist of fate, was on the opposing side this night. Ionescu, who still holds the NCAA record, watched as Clark accomplished something she couldn't during her own rookie year. Tensions flared in the fourth quarter, and after a heated drive to the basket, Ionescu's frustration boiled over, earning her a rare technical foul, a sign of just how much pressure Clark's performance had created.
The biggest difference for us has been when teams make runs, we don't crumble. I think, what did the Liberty get up? Their biggest lead was 11 there in the third, and we just found a way to stay resilient and kind of close the gap, or that might have even been in the fourth quarter.
Down 75-68 with under 5 minutes to play. The Fever, powered by Clark's relentless energy, launched a furious rally. They ripped off an 11-0 run that flipped the momentum, and Clark was at the heart of it. She carved through the Liberty's defense, absorbed the contact, and finished the play, earning the and one. Her determination was written all over her game and the scoreboard.
Trading Thornton with a three on the way, and the first triple-double for a rookie. Caitlin Clark has it.
The Liberty came up with a defensive rebound, but a costly mistake turned the game on its head. A backcourt violation handed the Fever a golden opportunity, and clutch free throws sealed a victory that was equal parts tactical brilliance and sheer determination. For the New York Liberty, this season has come with an unintended side effect: front row seats to the rise of Caitlin Clark. They were the first to face her in her electric home debut, and just 2 days later, they watched her drop what was then a career-high 22 points. Across 4 matchups, they've seen her not just break records, but redefine what a WNBA rookie can be. After the game, Sabrina Ionescu acknowledged the magnitude of the matchup from the Liberty's perspective, likening it to a Super Bowl for Indiana. "We've beaten them 3 times already," she said. "It's tough to beat a team 4 times in this league, especially one that's grown as much as they have." For the Fever, this wasn't just a win, it was a turning point. With playoff spots on the line, knocking off the top-ranked Liberty could be season-defining for New York. The loss was a rare stumble and a reminder that every team is aiming to take down the Frontrunners.
6 and some change left to play. Ionescu penetrating, so tough. Boy, 19 points, but a technical.
On this day, the spotlight belonged entirely to Caitlin Clark. Her triple-double wasn't just a rookie milestone. It was the first in Fever history and the first ever by a WNBA rookie. She delivered a masterclass in basketball, cementing herself as more than a rising star. She's a legend in the making. The 2024 WNBA season has been a showcase of talent, and Clark has been front and center, dazzling fans with record-setting performances. Alongside her, fellow rookie Angel Reese has been making waves, with both earning spots in the upcoming WNBA All-Star Game, a testament to their immediate impact. Ionescu, meanwhile, remains one of the league's elite, averaging 18.7 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 6.5 assists as she pushes for her first championship. Clark isn't far behind, putting up 16.1 points, 6 rebounds, and 7.4 assists per game, ranking second in the league in assists. Her ability to score and create at such a high level makes her not just essential to the Fever, but one of the most exciting players in the sport. With stars like Clark and Ionescu driving the action, the WNBA is experiencing a surge in intensity and popularity. What Clark just did to the Liberty wasn't just a personal triumph, it was proof that the league's future is here, and it's electrifying.
In the first half, but has picked up a triple-double here today. Sabrina with the T-pants.
What just happened on the WNBA court might go down as one of the most jaw-dropping performances of the season. Caitlin Clark, the rookie sensation, didn't just win a game. She humiliated one of the league's biggest stars, Sabrina Ionescu, on her own stage. We're talking records shattered, tempers flaring, and a moment that officially stamped Clark's name in WNBA history. The Indiana Fever entered this matchup against the New York Liberty as heavy underdogs. The Liberty weren't just the top team in the standings, they'd beaten Indiana 3 straight times this season. Many expected this game to be a routine win for Sabrina Ionescu's squad, but Caitlin Clark doesn't do routine. From her college days at Iowa, she's made a career out of turning doubters into believers, and in this game, with the bright lights on and the Liberty across the court, she was about to deliver something unforgettable. Right from the tip-off, Clark came out firing. She opened the scoring with a smooth three-pointer that had the crowd on its feet. Moments later, she attacked the basket with her trademark aggression, slicing through defenders for an easy layup. The Fever jumped out to an early lead, and it was clear Caitlin Clark had shown up to make a statement. Sabrina tried to respond in kind, draining a 3 of her own, but Clark wasn't going to let anyone steal the spotlight. With confidence oozing from every movement, she danced past defenders and knocked down another deep shot. Within minutes, she had her third three-pointer, giving Indiana their biggest lead at 24-12. When the Liberty tightened up on defense, most rookies would slow down. Not Clark. She switched gears seamlessly, dishing out assists with pinpoint accuracy, feeding teammates, and keeping the Fever's offense alive. Her long wingspan, quick reads, and calm under pressure made her impossible to contain. Even with the defense swarming her, she found Smith wide open for an easy layup. But the Liberty weren't about to roll over. By the third quarter, New York had battled back to take a 62-55 lead heading into the final frame. In the past, this might have been the moment when a young team folded. But Clark and the Fever weren't the same squad the Liberty had seen earlier in the year. With just 7 minutes left in the fourth, Clark snagged her 10th rebound. It wasn't just another board, it was the play that secured her first triple-double as a professional. 15 points, 10 assists, and 10 rebounds. The first triple-double in Indiana Fever history, the first ever by a WNBA rookie. This wasn't her first flotation with a milestone. She'd been painfully close before, including a game where she finished just one rebound short. But tonight, she wasn't leaving history to chance. And here's where the story gets even better or worse, depending on who you're rooting for. The player holding the NCAA record for the most triple-doubles, Sabrina Ionescu, and there she was on the other bench, watching Clark accomplish something she couldn't during her own rookie year. It was a perfect storm of competition and pride. Tensions boiled over late in the game when Ionescu, usually calm and composed, drew a rare, technical foul after a contested drive. You could feel the frustration. Clark wasn't just playing well, she was taking over the narrative. Down 75-68, with less than 5 minutes on the clock, the Fever roared back with an 11-0 run. Clark was the catalyst, carving through the Liberty's defense, finishing with contact, and completing an and one that had the arena buzzing. Then came the moment that sealed the game. The Liberty grabbed a defensive rebound, but in a costly mistake, committed a backcourt violation. Indiana sank the free throw.